Oh, there's, I think that's Paul right there. Yep, there's Paul right there.
Can you take that beer in and send her outside food? I don't know what they're doing.
Welcome, Raider Nation, to a blessed Saturday filled with hockey, ice, energy. We're out at South Suburban in Littleton, Colorado. You have myself, Ishmael Hernandez, and joined by the
Gabby Chernoff.
Gabby, good to see you. It was amazing
to
see and listen to you and your dad, which I don't think a lot of people knew that was your dad.
I said it at the beginning.
Did you? Okay.
He said for professionalism's sake to only refer to him as dad in the first part. And I said okay.
It was good. It was great to hear everything you've learned and where it comes from. You guys did amazing.
Thank you.
And I'm glad to be back in the seat with you. I missed it, but I enjoyed hearing
he had a blast.
what he had to say. So
he had a
good.
blast too. We had fun together, but
he's missing a great one because tonight we have probably our biggest rival tonight.
Definitely our biggest rival,
right,
the Valor Christian Eagles.
Yeah, Valor Eagles versus your Regis Raiders. Raiders in their solid red with white stripes, and the Eagles in their white jerseys with the blue and the gold pinstripes. And it is always a battle. It's always a fight.
It's the Holy War-ish.
It's the Holy War, exactly. It's like Notre Dame and Boston College, but even better. Even better. Coming off a tough weekend, rough start, but hey, the big thing is put it behind you, reset, and focus. And anything is anything is possible. So
Yeah, so the Raiders 0-3-2 in their last 5. They're looking to bounce back from that tonight against the Valor Christian Eagles, and who better than to do it against? A big comeback win if we can get this done, and then we face them on Friday as well. So Raiders here really looking to bounce back from the winless streak, hopefully emerge victorious over Valor.
And we will. I have faith. This is a big dogfight team, man. When it comes down to the nitty-gritty, and then you get a big team facing them, they dig deep. They fight. They play well against big teams. Lineup for Regis. Gabby, what do we have there?
All right, so starting at the top line, Ian Beck, as always, centering Carter Schick and Michael Manville, followed by Connor Ihaya centering Reese Peterson and Cameron Balabat. Then we have Nico Pinero and Camden Lai on the wing with Parker Brenner in the center. And then Nolan Williams and Jake Filler, centered by Eli Ash. Tonight's D pairing, staying true to what we had last night, Dylan Paranjape top D pairing with Ryan Williams, followed by Zach Lorenzo and Chase Patterson. Then Luke Miller and Liam McDonald. Elijah Hernandez will get the start in between the pipes tonight, and not in the lineup. Luke Damrath, Drew Lorenzo, and Matthew Carter.
Tonight's game is sponsored by it's a co-sponsorship. I want to thank both these families, the Lies and the Lorenzos, parents of Fly and Z and D-Lo. So thank you guys for allowing us to come out here and talk and send this great game out. It's going to be a good one. I wouldn't expect anything else from a co-sponsorship. And now for the lineups. We have Schick, number 19. Manville, 26. Ian Beck, 17. Your center and your forwards. On your D, number 5, Chase Patterson. And number 8 is Zelo. And as you said in the pipes, Elijah Hernandez. Number 12.
Number 12, Alec Alfieri. 9, Garrett Coveney. 15, Brooks Wright. 25, Chase Whitmore. Number 11, Nicholas Morona. Number 1, Cooper Robinson in net for Valor tonight.
At this time, ladies and gentlemen, we now ask that you please rise for an opening prayer from Alec Alfieri, and then remain standing as Madison Russell sings our national anthem.
Please bow your heads and pray with me. Dear Lord, I thank you for this day, and thank you for letting us come out here for the sport that we love. Lord, I pray that you keep both teams safe on the ice and glorify you through our play. And I also thank you for letting us come out here and congratulating our seniors. In your name we pray. Amen. I think we're ready to rumble. It's going to be a fight. Speed, talent, everything you need to win, you're going to need it today. As far as Regis goes, what are some things that you think we need to pull out, have on point, sharp?
I think just not letting this winless streak get the best of us. It's kind of discouraging when you come off of that many games without the W. So I think just trying to bounce back from that. You know, I think they play better. The mentality shift maybe against the rivals, the adrenaline's going through. And I think that speed, that clean passing that we started to clean up and rekindle in the second and third period of last night's game as we tied up, coming back from a 3-goal deficit. That's going to need to happen from the get-go tonight. We talk a lot about this team being a third-period team. That's not going to help them win tonight. They got to, like I said, do it right.
Three-period team, right?
Three-period team. They got to play these Valor Christian Eagles. They're a tough squad to beat, but we can do it if we pull it out.
The bigger the harder they fall. Face-off goes to Regis, near boards for the captain. Patterson settles back, looks for the pass, goes DDD to Zelo. Zelo back to Patterson. Patterson shoots it up the middle through the stick of Beck. Valor slows up to get on sides, and they just shoot it deep in the corner for the battle. There's Valor meeting up. Loses it over the circle. High puck loose. Manville picks it up, chips it in. Flashing Schick down for our first icing.
So Valor trying to establish something. They established the zone. Not much to come of it, though. Raiders, good stick, good positioning to get that out before Valor puts us in any real danger here.
I can sense this energy on the teams of respect right now, filling each other out and just settling in. It's good.
Yes.
Let's strike first. Face-off stick side of Hernandez, loose near boards. Valor player goes down. Zelo's digging it out, goes near boards back to Valor. Valor tries to send it in the corner. They do. 12 setting up, looking for that center pass in the crease. There's nothing there, taken away by Regis. Regis loses it quickly. It comes out near boards. Blue line. There's Manville picking it up, chipping it over the middle. Flashing is Schick and Beck. Valor takes a blade and spills. Schick trying to dig it out, getting a lot of congestion over the middle to the point. Williams setting it down near boards in the corner. Bounces over to Beck. Another Valor plane going down. Back to the blue line. Shot from Joppe. Off the glove of Valor. There's Blapat taking a hit, trying to keep it in. He does. Schick there for supporting it. High side. Firing the boards. Bit of a battle here with that puck. No really good possession. First shot coming off of Regis.
So they'll wave off the icing here. Yes, good shot from Dylan Perrin-Joppe through traffic. Cooper Robinson catches that one easily, lets it go. Valor turns it over in their own zone. It comes back to the point, deeper into the corner. So good on Regis for maintaining control of this puck in their own zone. And they've maintained through these first few seconds most of the offensive zone time, but Valor's through the zone now and they're offsides.
Valor looking to put some pressure here, and they jump all over it. Unfortunately, they go offsides at the blue line. So face-off looks like it's going to be center, not centerized, just inside the blue line, right in front of the Regis Raiders bench. So here's the high on the face-off. I like taking that first shot, right? Get the butterflies out, move the puck.
And that's something, those fluke shots, even if you don't think it's going to go in, that's something that gave us 2 goals last night. Carter Schick with the buzzer beater in the first period. Goalie looked like he was about to cover that puck. Schick races in, gets it up and over to get the Raiders on the board, I think, in the last second of the first period. And then Ihaya, at some point when the Raiders were down with the backhand, here he is again. He came around the far side.
No tripping there, no call.
I think he just took a spill there,
okay.
But Ihaya took the...
I was not in water, sorry. Liam
McDonough. But yeah, Ihaya had no angle there. He looked, he was behind the net. He wasn't facing the net. And then he just backhanded it. Goalie didn't see it, didn't think it was going to get shot through him.
Crazy, right?
Ihaya didn't even know he scored until, he turned around and saw it. But that snuck 5-hole gave the Raiders 2 last night. So Perrin-Joppe getting that shot away early, I think, is a good thing for the Raiders to get some early momentum going. And like you said, we need to be a three-period team.
Right?
Yes.
Send it to the center of the net. Let's test this goalie out. So face off inside the blue line. We have Brenner on the face-off line to the right. And I believe Pinero to the left. Face off to Valor. Valor resets, settles back in. Puck loose going D to D near boards. Brenner jumps it, lie to there to try to take it away. Valor trying to keep it near boards. They do. They're pushing it up. Through neutral they go. Valor loses, resets, and dumps, hits the net. So we'll get it brought all the way back.
So that was a dump off of senior Jeremy Muir for the Eagles. He was trying to dump it deep into the zone. Obviously went up and out of play. So Raiders doing a good job forcing those kinds of plays and keeping it out of their defensive zone.
Face off center ice here. Brenner still over center. Brenner gets it back to Patterson. Patterson sends in, looking for D to Zelo. Zelo sends it forward off of Panero. Panero's getting pressured. Valor takes it away. Zelo bounces off the knees, recovers, gets hits in the board. Brenner jumps it, trying to take it away. Valor swinging around near boards. Not good control, but they're trying. They're looking. You could see it. Brenner. Patterson battling. Over to Brenner. Gets his caught up on the stick. Loose puck, no good command. Patterson goes body to body, takes a Valor Eagle down. Zelo comes out, stretches over the middle to lie. Gets it directly on him. He can't get in front of it. Brenner chases it near boards with the bounce. Good stick from Valor as they take it away, but it stays deep, and it gives Regis a chance to keep it in. Near boards, Joppe. Valor resets, kicks it out neutral. Line change for both teams. Here comes Regis out from behind the cage through neutral. Little backhanded, and I believe it's an icing.
I think Robinson covered that puck. It came right on him off of the backhand clearing attempt, or kind of attempt to get it deeper into the zone there by Nolan Williams. It landed right on Robinson, and he made the decision to cover it.
Eli Ash over the center for the face-off. Glove side of Valor, face-off win to Regis. There's Williams. Williams down low. Battle with Williams and Filler. Ash. Filler chips it band around the board. Valor chases it high side, looking to dump it out. They get it neutral. Joppe shuts the door, kicks it back down low in the corner. Here comes that forward checking off of Filler. Williams cycling back. Valor swings it high side through neutral, looking for the centering pass. Good body to body there from Joppe. Williams able to jump it with the help of Ash as they're trying to dig it out and get it back out. There's Schick. Schick gets blocked. Back down low to Joppe. Joppe chasing. Forces Valor to reset off the board. And they try to stretch it through. Joppe loses his stick. Kicks it. Williams recovers. Backhands it through neutral. Beck looking. Finally picks it up. Can't get to it. Zebra's in the way. Back to Beck. Beck sends it deep. Goalie comes out to slow it down. Valor resets behind the cage. Far board through. It comes slowly through neutral. Miller's there to settle down. Valor jumps it quickly. Man over the middle, but can't get to him. Near boards. Here comes Manville. Manville has McDonald, over the top, looking for Schick. Back down low. Valor picks it up near boards. They're chipping it to the blue line. Miller picks it up, sends it back behind the cage. Manville chasing, gets a body to body with Valor. 2-on-1 situation here, needs some help. Schick comes over, gets kicked out. Back to the blue line. Shot from Miller, wide left, sticks to the center. Valor comes away with it. They're in neutral, trying to squeeze it through. Good body to body off of Miller. Beck picks it up, gets it through neutral for Schick. Schick decides to go for a change because the puck gets all the way through. Valor looking for the stretch. They have a man near boards. Slow pass, they can't get to him, so Regis is able to reset in the zone. Valor keeps it in, sends it around the cage, near boards. Patterson chasing, Blackbat helping. Here comes Zelo. Near board bounce, over to Ihaya. Ihaya can't get on it. Valor dumps it back to neutral. Valor sends it deep. Around near boards to Zelo. Blackbat. You have Ihaya covering the top side, looking for the kick out. Valor comes away. Soft shot, far right, deep in the corner. Almost looks like a pass, nobody there. Patterson kicks it down the far boards. Valor chases it back for a touch-up. Good pressure from Blackbat. Ihaya trying to chip it through. I didn't see that puck come out. I thought that was a good puck on that one.
Yeah, I like what I'm seeing from the Raiders so far.
Yep.
You know, the Eagles have had some time in their offensive zone, but most of that time in the zone has been spent trying to free it from a man in a red jersey and try to get it away, get some offense going. I don't think Hernandez has had a shot on him tonight, but the Raiders obviously with one. And then Luke Miller was looking for the tip there. Too much traffic out in front. Kind of a mixture of white and red sweaters out there. He was looking for Manville on the tip. So Raiders are generating less offensive zone time, but they're generating the offense that counts when they are.
Yeah, slightly tilted towards the red. Joppe swinging hard, loses the puck, tries to cycle it back. Valor takes over. They try to get to the point, nobody there, and puck gets all the way through neutral. It's a race. Pinero trying to get to it, can't. Valor goes high side, D to D, and then they kick it through neutral. Williams kicks it back. Oh, touch up for Valor, so they have to slow things down, and they finally get it through. Lose it to Brenner. Brenner chips it off the near board and chases it down. Valor shuts the door. Lie there to keep it neutral. Valor picks it up, possession, goes through, and loses as they're going for a line change, and they have a 2-on-5. Back to Valor. They dump it down near boards in the corner. Joppe resettles behind the cage, gets pressure. He's stuck. Williams comes over to help him out. Valor there, bouncing it off the backboards. Ash joins the party and takes it away. No good control by either team as the puck bounces freely. Far side for Pinero. Valor back to blue. Goes D to D, but they lose control, and it's bouncing freely near boards. Back to Valor. Valor in the corner. Good pressure from Regis as they're putting body to body. No good possession. 14, D to D. High side to 7. Valor decides to hit the brakes, go deep in the corner, and around they go. Big hit. Shot from 14. Over the glove of Hernandez. 1-0 Valor.
So Owen Walsh there just on the near side circle. Gets it over to his man. I believe that was Ben Larson who tipped it on the far side there of Hernandez. So Larson with the tip puts Valor up 1-0, 8:58 to go in the first period. And like I said, Ish, I think that might have been the first or one of the first shots on Hernandez, but didn't really stand a chance on that one. Valor had their man open. Our guys weren't covering Owen Walsh, who set up that tip to Larson. Walsh could have shot that, could have tried to pick a corner too, but he had Larson there and he could see Hernandez looking his way, so he decided to get that over, and that play ended successfully for the Eagles. It's 1-0 Valor.
It's all good. Shake it off, push forward. Here we go. Maybe they woke the sleeping giant, the big red. Puck at the blue line from Liam. Liam dumps it down to Ash deep in the corner. Williams helps him out, but kicks through to Valor. Valor high side, looking for the stretch. Taps it through neutral. Can't get it on a body. Williams there to backhand it back into the zone as they go for a line change for Regis. Valor resets, looking for the stretch. Good stick by Ash, and he disrupts. It tumbles through neutral. Schick picks it up, backhands it. Manville over the middle. Valor stretching down to the red line off the stick. Liam there picks it up, sends it back to neutral. Beck dumps it deep. Schick following it up. Manville trailering him. Manville near boards. Back to Schick. High side behind the cage, gets through to Valor. Valor blue line, picked up by Zelo. He sends it, gets hit. Nowhere to find anybody there. Back down, Valor picks it up, goes through neutral. They have a one-on-one here. Good back check, save by Hernandez. And the net is off as Valor comes flying in and hits Hernandez.
So an unfortunate turnover there as the Raiders trying to get some offense going in their own zone. They had a good setup going there. Valor's back check is pinching on them, comes out to neutral, and number 16 for Valor, Carter Charles, is there, gets on the breakout. A good stick by our man, a good save by Hernandez there just before Charles goes crashing into the net.
Put body to body, right? Slow him down. Good save, good reset.
The face-off now, though, comes back into Raider territory.
Raider territory. Glove side of Hernandez is the face-off. Referee brushes off number 9 for Valor. 15 resets over the top. Patterson comes away with the face-off. Valor putting some pressure. They're getting some little bit of momentum. Regis, Ihaya through neutral. Bounce back control. High. Zelo places it. Tries to get it out and can't. Fireboard battle. Here comes Peterson. Peterson kicks it out. Valor takes over. They re-entered into neutral, trying to gain some control. 15 gets through, has a man low. High side, looking over to 12. Shot off the body of a Regis. I believe it was Balabat, and it bounces high. 9 picks it up, shot wide left of the cage, down low near the blue line for 25. 25 sends it down to 12. Patterson gets in front. Hyatt takes over, sends it over the middle for an icing, gets through the stick of Lapat.
So pretty dominant shift there for the Eagles. Got some good shot attempts. All their men were in position, and then they were looking for that centering pass. I believe that was Alec Alfieri from behind the net, looking for someone out in front. 2 red jerseys there to stop that from happening, and the Raiders clear the puck to reset the face-off.
Yep. We just need one good look to get over the top and get through the middle and get reset. So Brenner on the face-off, glove side Hernandez, 25 blue line, tries to pass it, lose it, soft pass. Schick chases it down at the blue line, gets it through neutral to Lai. Lai batters it back to the red line. Here comes Pinero. Pinero enters the zone. Near boards, loses it as he goes body to body with Valor. Brenner joins the party, knocks it down. Back to Valor. They're coming out. Neutral. Good bounce pass. It's going to go all the way through for an icing. So nice little changeover of direction.
Yes.
We just got to keep it on that side and set something up.
You know, yeah, keeping it on our side, our offensive side there, just kind of developing that consistency and taking that time to get something going. You know, we talk a lot about how sometimes you need to just shoot the puck, but that patience and that persistence also comes in handy for this Raider squad. They're a very creative team. They can always come up with a way to score a beautiful goal. Maybe sometimes not as beautiful, but they're putting biscuits in the basket most of the time. And so, yeah, just keeping that puck on that side, and then the face-off will come back over to us, but it's in Valor's offensive side now.
Really like the way Jape's skating right now. That's always a good look for us.
I do want to talk about him. He's been a very good, obviously.
Solid.
Yeah, obviously very good for our organization. Made varsity his sophomore year. Now he's a junior. But just the way he plays, he's a very good two-way man. He can play offense, and then he can take those shots from the blue line, and obviously his role as a defender. I mean, he has sticks everywhere. His body is everywhere that it needs to be, and he's been very strong for us these past couple of weeks, and he's doing the same thing tonight.
So Regis gets it in the zone, having a hard time setting it up. Valor's figuring out a way just to be in the way and not letting Regis get anything off, but it's in our zone. There's Filler, stick to puck. Puck comes loose. Valor picks it back up, sends it nearboard to Liam. Gets through that line, comes all the way out. Miller resets. Bank shot on nearboards, but it comes back to Miller. Miller, second look, far side to Williams. Williams pushing it down over the middle. Ash, shot, goal! Ash!
Eli Ash with his second goal in 2 games. He's on a 2-game goal streak there. 2 Valor D-men came pinching in on
Look at Smash.
Williams there. That was Tarosian and Walsh, who came pinching in too far on Williams on the far side, leaves Ash open. As soon as I saw Ash open, I knew he was going to have an open lane. Whether he converted or not, I guess only time would tell, but he does. He picks that far side, blocker side.
That's tight.
Yeah.
That's tight.
That's tight.
Good
so
job.
Eli Ash ties up the game. I think he tied up the game last night. I think he scored that 4th goal for the Raiders as well. So 5 minutes to go in the first period, and we're tied at 1 apiece.
Let's go, Smash. He's a difference maker. Meanwhile, Schick takes over blue line, sets it up, shot off the glove, goes all the way around, far board to Zelo. Zelo picking it up, back down to Schick. Oh, the Manville. Oh, but he takes a shot against the cage as he didn't see Manville. Open Manville, but reset. Valor, they come out, they go neutral. Schick always there with his stick. He's been active. I like it.
I think on that scoring chance, too, Schick might have been a little bit in too deep for that angle to come to Manville. If he would have tried to do that, I think it would have banked off the back of the cage. So he just tried to take that sharp angle shot, see if he could get anything going. But Manville there nonetheless. If Schick was just a little bit further back there, not as deep into the zone, we know how our top line loves to convert.
They do, and they speak well for each other. So neutral ice. Valor picks it up. They charge. Near boards 20. Circles in, sends it over the middle. There's Schick again. Schick jumping the puck. Big hit on Schick as he's looking for the puck. Good for him. He's back up. Big hit. Battle. Puck high through neutral, and it bounces. And we have our first call of the night. I think it's going to be offsetting. Schick's going to the sin bin at number 27.
27 for Valor. That's Henry Barnes.
Little physical.
Yes. Chirping Schick from the other box there as well. You see him.
It's all good. I love this. I love Schick wants to win. He always wants to win. That's what you need. You need that drive, that heart.
Yeah, and good on him over here, too, right before that big hit into the boards happened to cover center.
Joppe.
There be in the way of that pass that Valor was trying to set up in the slot. Good positioning by him. Good job by the Raiders to cut off center there.
Prior to that, you see Joppe take away a look from Valor as they're breaking out on a 2-on-1. Joppe shuts the door with a nice stick, pokes it away, sends it back to neutral. Here's Williams coming around over to mid-ice to Peterson. It gets to his stick and we'll get an icing.
Yeah, a little bit too much on that pass from the other side of the ice. Like you said, looking for Peterson. Peterson can't get a stick on it. And icing, that will take the face-off back into Raider territory.
Oh, this one's always a good one.
That it is.
So face-off will be glove side of Hernandez. Ihaya taking over center. Loose puck in the middle. McDonald comes away with it, sends it near boards, trying to get to Blattbat. Blattbat tries to get a stick, can't clear it. Valor jumps it. Blattbat recovers over to Peterson. Peterson down to Ihaya. Ihaya through, middle, nobody there. I think he thought Peterson was going to flash over. Blue line to Miller. Peterson battles, loose. Valor on top of it and charging. Still in the zone for Regis. Blattbat stops at far boards, pushes high side, shot loose over the top behind Peterson, and he tries to kick it over the center, and it gets back to Valor near boards. Valor, neutral. They're pushing. Good defensive stop. Hernandez has to jump out and glove it and say, let's slow this down and control it.
Some good offense being made there. You said that pass, the cross-ice pass from Peterson to Ihaya, that was just out of the reach of Connor Ihaya, and he was full speed. He could have beat that man that was on him and just drove right into Robinson, gotten the shot away, and then Valor comes back the other way. Brooks Wright driving the net. He gets tripped up a little bit. Good back check by the Raiders, and Hernandez, as that puck comes free from Wright, just decides to cover it. Good decision by him.
Slow this down. So Regis coming away with the face-off. Williams, far boards, tries to chip it through, loses it. Valor picks it up, and I think we're going to have an offsides.
Yes.
A lot of energy. I love it.
We love to see it. They're coming out and playing like a third period team, or a first, second, and third. I meant
period.
Full. I don't know what the term.
A dogfight every period,
yeah.
pushing, playing every second to win. Ash on the face-off wins it. Patterson losing the puck, able to chip it off of Filler. Filler can't find it. Back to Patterson, chips it over to center ice. William bats at it, but back to Valor. Valor trying to recover, and the puck gets into the bench of Regis.
Three-period team is the term I was looking for,
Yeah.
Ish, and just talking about how Raiders, like you said, a lot of energy, coming out strong right out the
great.
gate. They tied the game. They're not letting any lead get too far away from them, just staying in it, keeping their heads in the game. This three-period team, not third-period team, that's what we don't want. We're looking for this third-period team, and they're playing like one so far.
Yes. There's three periods, right? Play it like it's third. Oh, good
Speaking
pass.
of three,
Yeah. Mr. Fly, as he can't get to the puck, which is unusual. He's always on top of it off of Pinero. Puck gets in the zone. Pinero takes over. Shot. Glove save from Valor.
So bad turnover there by Valor in their own zone. They cough up the puck right to Pinero. That Valor man skating towards Pinero just as he's stripped of the puck by Nico. He's coming with decent amount of speed. He's trying to come to the other side. And then Pinero there just holds that puck. The man's too far behind him to cover him. He has another man in the slot that starts skating towards him. But Pinero has already gotten the shot away by that point. A good glove save by Robinson.
Yeah. The only missing piece for Regis is a man flashing towards the net and crashing it.
Yep.
So shot from the blue line. Goalie safe for Valor, and they kick it all the way in. Joppe's chasing it down. 16's giving him pressure. Goes body to body. Good position for 16. Joppe goes down. Williams jumps in, covers the second man. Joppe back up. Brenner in front of the cage to protect center. Valor trying to get it in as they cycle it back and forth there in the corner. Williams goes body to body. Over the middle, shot, save, Hernandez.
Right into the breadbasket. That's Carter Charles who took that shot right on Hernandez. Hernandez staying sharp, being in position to make that save.
Good position by Hernandez as he sees it in the right side, but knows I need to be here because I see that middleman flashing. Really good on his vision and his positioning. Face-off, stick side of Hernandez. Beck over center. Kicks it near boards to Miller. Miller takes it behind the cage to Liam. Liam Skating side to side. Miller left, Beck right. Beck gets away with it. Backhands it off the back of Schick. Valor picks it up, hits it high to the net, and we'll get a whistle.
So Beck there on the attempt to get it out, cost it up to number 7 for Valor. That's Aiden Owen. Owen, I think he was trying to get a shot away there, but something happened, put it way too high, goes out of play.
They're just trying to fire anything as they should, as we should. Take those chances, take the shots when you're that close. Get that sneaky goal, that greasy goal in there.
Yes.
So back to the face-off, glove side of Hernandez. Zebra talking to everybody, resetting. Talent 27, back it up.
Some interesting positioning off the face-off. You have 3 men right in the slot because if that face-off comes to number 27, that's Henry Barnes. That would have been dangerous. So 3 men there to cover him if it does come to him, and then Manville the other way.
Meanwhile, Manville pushes it in, kicks back to Beck, back to Manville, centering it to Schick, all through the
Delayed
feet.
penalty here against Valor, and you can see Hernandez starting to come out of the pipes there. So Raiders will have a power play. Their first one of the
power
night.
play for the Raiders.
51-8 to go in the first period. So this power play will bleed over into the second period. They'll have about half and half in the first and in the second. So that is Maddox Charles going to the penalty box to put the Raiders on the power play.
All right, Maddox. So Ash, Eli smash on the face-off, pushes it through near boards, picks it back up. Gets it to the blue line to Beck. Beck pushes forward, back down to Pinero. Pinero high circle shot, off a body, gets back to Schick, near boards. Schick. Back to Schick. And Beck. Pinero high side, gets it to the point, sends it off a stick or a foot, bounces freely, battle far side. Manville picks it up, it gets the blue line, turnover. Here comes Valor swinging in and out. Schick jumps it. And the puck comes loose. Valor trying to keep it in and kill, and they kick it all the way back. Goalie comes out for the pass. It goes near board to 7. 10 seconds left in the first frame. Valor dumps it down on nobody, and it's going to end the first frame. 1-1 even. So we'll have 1:09 left
Yes.
in the power play for Regis when we come back. For those watching on the Regis side, this is senior night for Valor, so we were told it'll be a extended first intermission, so about 20 minutes. So it'll be an extra long break because they're looking out for their seniors. So you can go somewhere, but for only 20 minutes, come back.
Got to come back and join us.
It's going to be a good one, so don't go anywhere, you guys. 20 minutes, we'll be back.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Senior Day at Valor Christian High School. We'll be recognizing our 13 senior hockey players along with members of their families. And we'll get started with Colton Ackerman, number 19. Colton is here tonight with his mother Annie and father Jason. He made the decision to come to Valor Christian for a great education and the opportunity to the school gave him, including the Christian environment and the welcoming teachers and staff. Throughout his time at Valor, his favorite subject has been math. He most admires Mrs. Jenny Sanders' AP staffs because she loves her students and pays attention to all of them, wanting them all to succeed academically, making them all feel special. His two favorite hockey moments at Valor were getting stuck in the elevator with 17 of his teammates, and the elevator designed for 4, mind you, during the hockey trip to Varsity, North Dakota, and winning the 2021 Twisted Visitor Tournament. Colton will miss attending Valor football games. He's a 4-year National Honor Society member, National Society of High School Scholars, and cum laude student 3.5 or higher, and earned a varsity letter 3 out of 4 years. He's considered the Colorado School of Mines or the South Dakota School of Mines, among others, and plans to study mechanical engineering with an emphasis in aerospace. Colton Ackerman. Next in line is number 12, Alec Alfieri. Alec is here tonight with his mother and father, Ann and Adam, his grandmother, Mary Kay Farina, and brother, Andrew. Alec chose Valor because of this well-known hockey program, rigorous academics, and the opportunity to cement lifelong friendships, and most importantly, to further his Christian faith. His favorite subject is English, and the teacher he most favors is Mr. Kettler because of his funny personality and ability to strengthen his understanding of the Bible. Alec's favorite memory so far at Valor was playing in the Colorado High School state championship game last year at Valor Arena. Even though they didn't win the game, it was an exciting experience to share with his teammates and family. Alec will miss many experiences with friends, teammates, and coaches at Valor. Other clubs and activities that Alec has participated in include DECA and several community service projects. An important Valor athletic honor for Alec is being selected to compete for Team Colorado at the America Showcase last April in St. Louis, Missouri. Although he is admitted to several colleges, he's not yet decided which one he will attend. He would like to pursue studies in business to include commercial real estate or possibly sports management. His plan for next year includes playing junior game hockey. Ladies and gentlemen, Alec Alfieri. Next up is number 27, Andrew Barnes. Henry's here tonight with his mother, Amy Kessie, his father, Peter Barnes. Other family members are watching via live stream. Henry chose Valor because of its superior academics and its Christian-based community. His favorite subject is chemistry. His two favorite teachers include Mr. Glossinger because of his wisdom and guidance he shares with him and all Valor students, and Mrs. Hutchison because of her positive personality and her love for teaching. Henry's most memorable hockey moments are too many to mention, but he is especially fond of the honor to compete with his teammates in the 2022 High School National Championship last March in Dallas. He'll miss the friendships he developed with Valor and all the amazing teachers that impacted his life. Henry had a once-in-a-lifetime adventure to travel to Israel for his junior discovery trip. He was also participating in DECA. The academic honors most important to him was being named CHASA Academic All-State Honorable Mention. His athletic honors include 2021-22 Valor Day Leading Score, 2021-22 Varsity Team Unsung Hero Award, and the Athletics Department Ambassador for Christ supporting the hockey team. Henry has not yet decided what college he will attend, but he is excited to see where he lands and is looking forward to this next chapter of his life. Ladies and gentlemen, Henry Barnes. Next up is number 9, Garrett Putney. His grandparents, Linda, Cheryl, and Steve, his aunts and uncles, was also part of the Valor golf team for 2 years. In hockey, he was named as an All-State Academic honorable mention. He was a DECA district qualifier and state alternate. After graduating from Valor, Jared was planning on attending college somewhere in the South with the intention of pursuing a real estate development and finance major. Ladies and gentlemen, Jared Company. Next in line is number 20, Noah Beckley. Noah is here tonight with his mother and father, Haley Bob Beckley. Noah chose to attend Valor because of the incredible academics and athletics, along with the strong faith that is built and developed in the Valor community. Noah's favorite subjects are chemistry, math, and business. The teachers he most admires are Mr. Glassinger, Mrs. Steen, and Mr. Hamilton. Noah's favorite Valor moments include winning 2 Colorado Hockey State Championships and taking a discovery trip along with teammates Simon Rosen, Henry Barnes, and Mr. Glassinger to Israel. Noah will miss seeing his friends every day and playing and practicing with his hockey teammates. His academic honors include 3-year National Honor Society, Cum Laude Society Honor Roll, and Summa Cum Laude, as well as twice being named first team academic All-State for hockey. His athletic honors include varsity tennis and lacrosse and 4 years of varsity hockey. In hockey, Noah was awarded Rookie of the Year his freshman season, Unsung Hero his sophomore season, Most Valuable Player and leading scorer his junior season, along with being named a team captain in junior and senior years. In 2022, Noah was named first team All-Conference, second team All-State, and the Valor Community Media 2022 Winter Athlete of the Year. After graduation from Valor Christian, Noah intends to study finance and wealth management and continue his hockey career through Valor, SMU, Oklahoma, or Liberty University. Ladies and gentlemen, Noah Beckley. Next up is number 18, Ben Morrison. Ben is here tonight with his mother and father, Tina and Jeff. Ben chose Valor for the academics and superb athletics. Throughout his time at Valor Christian, his favorite subject has been history. He most admires Mr. Culver because his class environment was fun, and he always enjoyed going to class. His favorite hockey moments were competing on back-to-back Chancellor State Championship teams and being with his teammates on out-of-state hockey trips. He'll miss his teachers and the friendships he has developed at Valor Christian. Ben has played 4 years of varsity hockey and has played in 3 state championships, winning 2. Ben also participated in the discovery trip to Africa. His plans for next year include exploring hockey opportunities at the junior A level or enrolling in one of the colleges he has been accepted to. Ladies and gentlemen, Ben Larson. Next in line is number 11, Nick Morona. Nick is here tonight with his mother, Michelle, father, Vinny, and sister, Julia. Nick chose to attend Valor to pursue his academic goals and to play hockey. Throughout his time at Valor, his favorite subject has been U.S. history and anatomy. The teacher he most admires is Mrs. Hutchison, who is amazing. His favorite moment was jumping into the freezing Pacific Ocean with all his friends during a recent hockey trip to California. Nick will miss his teammates, coaches, and teachers as they have brought him so much happiness and joy over the past 4 years. Nick plans to go on a discovery trip to Israel with some of his teammates and Mr. Glassinger in June. After graduation, Nick plans to continue his hockey career at the junior A hockey level or attend Montana State University, where he plans to major in biology. He would like to pursue a career in the medical field. Ladies and gentlemen, Nick Morona. Next in line, number 10, Jeremy Muir. Jeremy is here tonight with his mother and father, Gwen Fogg and Jeff Burr, and his sister Amy. Jeremy came to Valor to challenge himself both academically and athletically, and most importantly, to make new friends and create memories. His favorite subjects are AP Calculus and Senior Bible. Jeremy's favorite teachers are Mrs. Dutcher and Ms. Albright, who he considers 2 fantastic math teachers, and Mr. Ladley, who is Security with Madison Business and Hairstyles. Jeremy's favorite hockey moments are many, but he especially enjoyed spending time with the boys on a recent hockey trip to California. Steve Jeremy missed most of all Valor, we've seen his mom in the Strawberry office and his sister in the Falls of Valor. While attending Valor Fishing, Jeremy participated in a 2-week Valor Discovery trip to South Africa, competed in Valor NECA. During these years, Jeremy has also improved his piano playing, created ceramic masterpiece and performing hockey ballet troupe. His academic achievements include 4 years in the National Honor Society and National Cum Laude and Summa Cum Laude status. His athletic honors include 3 years of varsity hockey, along with 2 academic first-team All-State awards. After graduation, Jeremy worked at Valor, where he will continue to play hockey and double major in both entrepreneurship and pre-law. Ladies and gentlemen, Jeremy Muir. Next in line is number 7, Nolan. He is here today with his mother and father, Kristen and Eric Nolan, and grandmother, Anita Nolan. Aiden came to Valor to be great academics, athletics, and most importantly, to be faith integration in all areas at Valor. His favorite subject is math because he likes solving problems. The Valor teachers he most admires are Mr. Kevin, Mr. Sherry, and Mr. Anderson because they're all excellent teachers and have shown him what it means to live a Christ-led life. Aiden's favorite hockey moment is winning the Colorado High School State Championship his freshman year in 5 overtimes, which allowed every Valor student a late start to the next day at school. He'll miss getting to see his friends in the halls and having a good relationship with his teachers. Aiden's academic honors include being a member of the National Honor Society, first-team academic All-State in hockey, National Merit Finalist, and the top Scholar Athlete Award on varsity team during his freshman and junior years. Athletic honors during his time at Valor include second-team All-Conference in junior year, being selected to Team Colorado for the BPI team last April, and the best defensive player on the varsity team during his junior year. After graduation, Aiden plans to play junior A hockey. Ladies and gentlemen, Aiden Nolan. Next up, number 6, Simon Terosian. Simon is here tonight with his mother and father, Angela, and Matt Terosian and his brother, Sarkis Terosian. Simon moved to Colorado from Indiana for his junior year at Valor Christian. His favorite subject at Valor is AP English. Favorite teachers are Dr. Rowe, Professor Kim, and Mr. Glassinger. Simon also feels that Mr. Glassinger was the best mentor and prayer partner he could ever have. His favorite hockey moment was having the opportunity to travel back to Indiana in early December and play against his former Indiana hockey teammates. Simon will miss Valor's amazing community. He will also miss playing hockey while simultaneously building a strong relationship with the board during his 2 seasons with the varsity team. Last summer, Simon had the incredible opportunity to visit the Holy Land, and it was the most beautiful country he has ever visited. Simon's academic honors include the Valor Discipline Award, membership in the National Honor Society, and Cum Laude Society on roll. His athletic honors include 2-year varsity hockey letter winner, assistant captain during his senior year, and 1-year team and ambassadors for Christ. His plans after graduation include attending Valor University to study marketing and business management. He will continue to play hockey for Valor's Division II ACHA club team. Simon Terosian. Next in line is number 14, Owen Walsh. Family attending the game of Valor with mom and dad, Laura and Damien, and brother Fitzpatrick and sister Addison. Owen chose Valor for 2 reasons. First, he came to Valor for the smaller class size, and secondly, to grow his Christian faith. His favorite subject is history. His favorite teachers have been Mrs. Hendershot, Mrs. Nelson, and Mr. Hickman. Owen admires Mrs. Hendershot because she was always looking to help you improve what you like or not. Owen admires Mrs. Nelson because of her unbounded kindness, and he admires how Mr. Hickman has provided a safe space for him and his friends to be themselves. His favorite hockey moment is going on an on-state trip or a treat with his teammates and growing closer as a team. Another highlight was Fitz and Liliana are participating via our live stream. Brooks chose to attend Valor Christian in pursuit of unparalleled faith-based academic and athletic experience with the hope of being mentored by hockey coach George Wozniacki. His favorite subject is English, favorite teachers at Valor have been Mr. Krieger and Mr. Glossinger. His favorite hockey moment was winning last year's semifinal game of the state tournament. But Brooks will miss most of all Valor being a member of a strong Christian school community. Life groups, attending school with his teammates, and playing hockey in the middle of the school day. He'll also miss making lifetime memories traveling with his team and hanging out in the bistro. He's looking forward to participating in Discovery, Israel trip this summer. He's also played freshman lacrosse and was a member of the golf club. Brooks' academic honors include being a member of the National Honor Society, a member of the Valor Cum Laude Society, a member of the National Society of High School Honors, and a state DECA district qualifier. His athletic honors include being an assistant captain and being named to the CHASA Academic All-State First Team. Brooks plans to pursue junior A hockey next year prior to a pre-medical, pre-dental path in college. Ladies and gentlemen, Brooks Ryan. Let's give all of our seniors and family members a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much.
So welcome back. Inning number 2, extended for those Valor seniors. And as you heard, Regis on the power play, now at 58 seconds. So Regis gets it back in the zone. Manville near boards. Back up the point to Beck. Beck shots loose. Bouncing off bodies. Ash jumps it. It comes out through neutral. All the way back in. Hernandez hesitates, comes out. Sends it near boards down to Manville. Beck flashes. Looking for that centering pass. Manville keeps. Right behind Schick, but he settles in red line. Backhands it in. Zelo jumps it to keep it in, and Valor's able to dump it all the way back out. So around the cage we go. Beck up top. Through neutral, red, has some space. Looking, reaching, taps it in, but right to the cage it goes. No real setup there, but good push.
Yeah, good push there, like you said. Good drive to the net there by Beck. He reefed through 3 or 4 men there. He got on net and just put it a little bit wide there, but I think the first half of this power play in the first period was looking a little bit stronger than it is right now, but they're coming out the gate. It's kind of hard to get that power play started when you don't have the full 2 minutes in a full period, so just trying to work with what they got here, and they're keeping it in the zone, but Valor ices it.
Oh, here we go. Good ice by Valor with 7 seconds on the PK for them. Joppe takes the puck, comes out quickly, sends it far boards. Valor is able to get a piece of it and settle it up neutral.
Valor's back to full strength now as well.
Full strength, good body to body off of, and we got a penalty on Bladbat as he gets a hard pinch. I don't agree with that, as it was side to side, but they're calling it on Bladbat.
I don't think it'll be a penalty. I don't
know what it was. Sorry, on my part, I saw a hand up in the air. Nothing said. Face off glove side of Hernandez. Valor picks it up. Shot, pad save off Hernandez. Far boards. Fan on the shot from Bladbat. He jumps all over it, picks it up, sends it to Ihaya. Ihaya doesn't recover. Back to Valor. 11. Deep corners. Good forward pressure from Bladbat. Valor chips it over. Williams chases it back towards Hernandez. Backhand scoop, cycles it up top for Joppe. Joppe picks it up, loses it, kicks it over to Ihaya. Ihaya dumps it over the neutral ice, off the stick of Bladbat behind the cage. And we see Peterson putting some pressure, but hits the brakes, and they keep it in. Peterson lie in the corner. You see Brenner over the center calling. Miller side, over across to Peterson. Peterson backhands, nobody there. Blue line comes out, touch up for Regis. D to D to Liam. Liam sends it towards the goalie. He softly kicks it out. Valor comes away. Inside board neutral. Miller picks it up and sends it back in. Brenner doing some forward checking, putting some pressure. Loses it. Brenner, good stick lift there. No trip. Guy goes down. Keep it, Brenner. Take a shot. Off the waffle of Valor in the corner. Lies there. Putting pressure, picking up far side. Liam dumps it down. Valor scoops it around, goes near boards. Miller. Back to the Liam at the blue line. Point, shot. Oh, Valor jumps it, stops it. Back to Miller, sends it deep in the corner. Gets through the foot of Panero, and around it goes. Near boards and through. Neutral. On Hernandez, and he lets it go for an icing. Good position there.
So a good offensive sequence there by the Valor Christian Eagles coming off the penalty kill. They're trying to get a lot, that was a defensive, not offensive sequence there. The Raiders trying to get a lot of offense going there. Valor, you see them as the Raiders are kind of cycling the puck along the outside. The Eagles are kind of pushing in, tightening in, which is creating a screen for their goalie in a sense, but also creating a lot of traffic out in front of the net.
Goal! Patterson! Redirect off of Filler. It's Filler time, baby. Filler down under.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Fillers watching. Good redirect. Patterson to Filler. Filler gets a stick in there, and he's been amazing with that lately.
So,
I got to talk to him. He's like, we practice that day in, day out.
Yeah, and just as I was saying, Valor needs to be tightened up like they were previously in the middle to kind of get in the way of those centering shots and those tips and creating that traffic. They weren't there. And Patterson just takes that shot. Filler's there within all that traffic and tips it in. Raiders lead 2-1, 13:43 to go in the second period.
Good job, Filler, as he's been quiet, and when he speaks loud. So here we go. Near boards battle between Regis and Valor at the blue line. Valor dips it back in. Here comes Zelo out through neutral, loses the puck, picked up by Filler. He gets knocked down with Zelo, but is able to dump it in. Through neutral, stopped by Regis. Manville loosely goes over, back down, but chips it in as he shakes it off, and he's good for that.
Kind of went head first into the boards there, had to kind of recenter his body weight, push himself back onto the ice.
I would say he was avoiding the hit and chipping it in. I know Manville. He's hard to shake. So Valor comes away 1-on-3, putting pressure high over the cage. Near board for Zelo. Zelo chips, it goes through. Here comes Manville jumping in on 6. Blatt covers the boards. It gets through off of Valor's stick. Neutral ice. Zelo swinging it around. Back to 20. 20 jumps by himself. Shot high off the stick of Jape.
Jape, we're talking about it. Like I said earlier, he just has a stick everywhere it needs to be. It has his body everywhere it needs to be. And then that shot off of Noah Fekete, he takes it right in the slot. And then Jape's stick is just there to tip it high and out of play.
Got an opportunity to talk to his parents before the game. And I said, man, I feel like when your son's on fire, we win. Or we do really well.
He's playing some really
he's playing
good hockey.
Great today. So blue line shot far board just to clear it through for Valor. It comes near board. Regis able to tap it. It gets through, and it creeps towards the far board. 6 for Valor's able to pick it up, settle in, send it down low. Schick there giving some forward checking with Manville on the high side. Back blue line, tap in off of Williams, and it bounces freely down to the near boards for 7 for Valor. Valor chips neutral. They have to slow it down as they don't want to get an offside. 7 grabs and goes. Back to 27. Shot off 7, and it's loose behind the cage. Get it out from back there so we can get some good looks on this puck. 13, blue line, sends it down low. Here comes Williams. He comes out possession, sends it to Schick. Schick red line, shots it all the way and rails it around. Valor goalie stops it, then sends it over, and it crawls across the glass and gets through. Peterson stops it, says, no, we're keeping it in. Valor recovers. Shot through neutral on the stick of 20 and all the way through. They wave icing. Hernandez chips it away as it bounces right to him. Valor tries to send it middle. Miller and Blattbat stop him. Said, no, we're getting this. Middle red to Ihaya. High side Ihaya gets hit. Puck comes loose. Valor's able to recover. Send it around the cage near boards. Down low. Backhand from Blattbat. Keeps it in. Peterson helps with another tap on it. It cycles up high in the corner. Ihaya with the good hit. Slows the puck down. Keeps it in the corner. Peterson jumps on it. Over the middle. Here's a shot from Miller. Shot. Oh, pad save off of Valor. High side. And Liam recovers it. Settles it in. Backhands it to the blue line. Peterson sends it back low and down to Blattbat. Blattbat centering it behind the cage. Gets off a Valor player. Ihaya picks it up back to the blue line. Liam shot. Loose. Score! Blattbat! Woo! Let's go Raiders! What a recovery there. Blattbat's on fire. He's chirping. 3-1. Regis, 10:34, second frame.
So Regis here, just a very strong, consistent offensive sequence that they get going.
Good
you can see
puck
them
movement.
kind of cycling the puck behind the net. Ihaya picks it up, gets it up to the point, and then Blattbat just out in front. I think Luke Miller took that initial shot to kind of get it out close in front of the net near the crease. And then Blattbat, this is what we need. When you're trying to work this puck down low, you got to have someone who's just planted right in front of the net. And I believe this is... Who is that? That's Reese Peterson will get the assist. He actually on the glove side of Cooper Robinson there had it, gave it away to Blattbat at center, and Blattbat able to just shove that in, puts the Raiders up 3-1.
Proper pronouncement is Blattbat. Blattbat, setting it up. Here we go.
Filipino, I know that one.
Yes, and you should know that. Back to the action. Good movement of puck over the middle, over to Brenner. Valor chips it through neutral. Zelo sets it back up, sends it back in. Touch up for Regis. Brenner flashes over the middle. Pinero to the left, Lie to the right. Valor trying to get it out. Good forward checking from Regis right now. Fly taking on 2. Get some tag team action. Here we go. Brenner, bigger blue line. Shot for Patterson off the body of 19. Fly jumps it back over to Pinero. Pinero backhands it, can't get it to Fly. Valor comes away, gets neutral, and chips it in. And they're just trying to get into their offensive zone, and they do. Zelo backhands behind the cage, get it out of there. We don't need it there. Brenner, far side, over to Fly. Comes out, touch up for Valor. So then Regis takes over. They possess and go through neutral. Backhand, pressure, line change from Regis. Brenner forward checking. Good pressure from Brenner. And we got a whistle. Raiders.
So Raiders, even after they're up to put Valor at a 2-goal deficit there, they're still keeping the offense going. Valor, out of desperation now, they're trying to come back from this. They're trying to push it into their offensive zone. Raiders are shutting the door at the blue line and at center ice. They're keeping this puck where they need it to be, and it's working.
Don't wake. I think they woke the sleeping giant. If the giant stays awake and moves, we're good. Let's keep this up. Blue line shot, Joppe off of 7 right in front of the goal. Ash centers it back over to Filler. Filler fighting, gets it around behind the cage. 7 dumps it for Valor, near boards. There's Joppe protecting the near boards. Keeps it in. Williams help keeping it in as well. Valor gets a piece, sends it neutral. Williams skating back as it chirps all the way back. He sends it far boards through the middle off the stick of Ash. Ash settles it down, comes near boards. Joppe jumps up, chips it over to the zone. Valor picks it up. 14 coming through neutral, red line. Gains the blue line, right side shot. Pat side by Hernandez. Regis trying to get it out. It gets high in the corner. Williams there. Ash joins him in the corner for a battle. I like this. 2-on-2 keep, 3 floating. Schick over the middle. Joppe to the right in between Hernandez. And they have Manville high in the slot. Schick low. Good hit on Ash. Back behind the cage to Williams. Williams pushes it, stops it, trying to cycle it back. Good pressure from Valor as they're desperately seeking for puck possession. Over the middle. Good stick for Regis. They take it away.
That was
Here
Ryan
comes Schick.
Williams, right where he needed to be.
Schick flashes, push it near boards, and he's down deep in the corner by himself. Gets it back to the blue line. Nobody there. Valor picks it up through neutral. Good booming hit off of Miller.
Schick's in the corner, I think, in some distress here.
Shoulder injury for Schick, which we don't need. Good thing for Schick, he's sitting up. Schick's up to his feet, which is good.
Shaking it off.
Yeah. This is hockey. I love him getting up. He's going to push.
And that'll happen when Schick does what he does.
Yeah, he's aggressive. He pushes the puck.
He does. He's never afraid to drive the net. He pushes forward, and I think Valor's starting to pick up on that and trying to put a stop to it.
I mean, you have a 19 to 26 or 17. They're going to gun for you.
Yep.
And Schick has made himself noticed, as most people know who 19 is. Holy Schick will be back.
Yes.
I know he does not hit the bench. He does not like sitting, so he's walking off as they're going to assess him behind the glass, but it's good to see he's on his feet. Here we go, mid-action. Pinero takes over, gets to the blue line, sets it up. Valor goes down. Pinero picks it up near boards over the middle. 25 jumps it, gets a stick on it, and goes high in the corner. Battle. Pinero, Liam. There's Manville, on the feet of Manville. Comes loose to the blue line. They try to get out. Beck stops it, keeps it in. Beck shoots high in the corner. It rails around. Miller keeps it in. Good jump by Miller. Number 20, Manville. Shot Liam left of the cage, down low near boards. Valor scoops. They're through neutral. They gain the blue line. Hard. Body by Beck. Over the middle. Nothing there as Regis takes it away. And here comes Regis. Neutralized. Liam down low for Pinero. Pinero chips. Liam follows but gets body. Back near boards for Valor. They can't clear it out. They're hitting it against everybody. Beck's there to slow it down. Inside board Balapat. Peterson. Peterson takes a body, holds the puck just inside of the blue line. It comes through and out. We got a line change for Regis. Quick, let's go, boys. And Valor sees that opportunity and just shoots the puck as they're going for a stretch, and it gets an icing. So good reset for us as we get a line change.
Yeah, Raiders looking really good. I mean, obviously the scoreboard shows it. They're up 3-1 But all the offense pretty much in this second period has been in Valor territory. We had that one chance where we got caught in the line change a little bit there at center ice, and then I believe it was number 20 for Valor who drove the net there. That's Noah Feckerty. He drove the net there, took that long shot, and Hernandez made the blocker save, one of the first times he's been tested all period, but he's been strong all game, and obviously the Raiders victorious as of now.
Good play off of Regis. Good hit from Balabat. Hernandez settles the puck off to the side. Zelo dumps it near boards. 8 stops it at the blue line. Good hitting from Balabat, just targeting everybody, putting some pressure on them. Oh, it comes out. That's offsides as Valor tries to disguise it and keep it in, but they can't.
Yeah, that was coming just out of the zone. You saw Peterson there try to poke it free with his backhand. Unable to, and then they get it back to the zone, but still offsides.
We got some pressure. And when you got pressure, just keep pushing. Don't take your foot off the gas. Hit, skate, skate.
Yep.
Clean passing, talk. These guys need to talk on the ice. I want to see these Raiders talking, calling it. Outside middle, pass, I'm open, right?
Yes.
DDD, Joppe has a lot of ice. He's pushing it near boards. Sends it over to Miller to right on the goal, and the goalie has to cover it and say, you guys.
Valor's icing the puck consistently. Robinson is covering that puck as soon as it comes to them.
They're trying to
slow it.
They're trying to slow Regis down.
It down, but these face-offs keep coming back to their zone. Valor's just hoping they can get one, get some offense going, and hopefully bring a face-off back so they can come back, but the Raiders aren't letting them.
Face-off for Brenner, stick side of Valor. Puck gets dumped in the corner. Valor picks it up, sends it to the near boards loosely. Valor chipping it through neutral, and they get it. 3-on-3 over the high slot, shot save. Hernandez punches it out to the far wall. Valor recovers, blue line, 7 jumps it, middle. They try to redirect, loose, save. Nobody there to clean it up. You gotta dust that porch like you said. You can't leave that puck bouncing.
So
that's
Raiders,
a tough one.
We talked a lot about this last night. They're pinching too far on one side. You can see them all kind of congealed along the far side or towards the far side. That leaves number 7 at the point, defenseman Aiden Owen open. He puts that puck on net. He kind of has to maneuver around a red jersey to get it low, but it comes into the crease. And then 27 for Valor trying to push it in, and that's number 23 for the Valor Christian Eagles, Maddox Charles, who cuts the Eagles' deficit. They're only down by 1 now. Still 3-2 Raiders.
So puck gets by Valor. Shot glove saved by Hernandez as Valor's pushing this puck to gain that momentum. Hernandez still sharp in the crease. Good movement by Hernandez as he's battling left to right, loose, trying to get in the way. When the puck's 2 feet in front of you, you can't go high. You got to stay low,
yes,
as it's an easy chip. So let's clean that porch off. Let's get it back. Raiders, neutral ice. Filler skittles number 7 on the ground. Puck gets around through back into territory for Valor. Battle up front. Miller scoops far corner, body to body, loses it. It comes loose high of the circle, shot, but it rails around near boards for Williams. Williams cycles back to Liam. Liam sets it up, loses it. Ash picks it up, backhands it to the blue line. So now touch up offsides for Valor, and the puck's gonna come all the way back in favor for Regis.
So Valor now, this is the little momentum push they needed to try and get themselves back into this game ever since their goal. Most of the offensive play has been in Raider territory, most if not all, and they're pushing this puck, trying to work it down low, get something going, but they can't. Comes out for an offsides and face off for the Raiders, but one back by Valor.
So face off and a quick shot from the red line. Hernandez gloves, dumps it down low to Patterson. Patterson high side, which gets to the middle for Beck. Beck comes over the middle, loose as Valor's back on their heels in the corner. Manville jumps it. Beck gets hit hard, he's up. Pinero jumps to the boards, recovers, keeps it in. Pinero, high circle shot. Oh, loose off the skate of Valor. Valor recovers near board down to 18 through. Zelo shot, wide left of the goalie. Manville jumps it quickly. He's all over that. Beck to the board. Patterson at the blue line keeps it in. There's Pinero to help.
They're calling a hand pass here.
Hand pass off of Valor as they're trying to get it out because of the pressure from Regis.
Yep. So just as I said, you know, Valor trying to step on the gas, get themselves back in it after their goal. Regis goes right back the other way, and Hernandez, that was a result of a good play by him. Valor wins it off the faceoff, dumps it right to his glove. He leaves it, lets Patterson play it around. We get it at center ice. Beck establishes the zone, has Manville with him. Beck moves through a few players too to kind of keep it in the zone and establish and solidify the zone, and faceoff comes back as Valor's trying to get it out.
So faceoff left side of Valor. Valor wins the faceoff. They dump it hard. It comes over the middle. Wicked bounce off the glass. Peterson's there to try to pick it up. Back to Valor. Swings around near boards. Valor dumps over the red line. Flashes 12. He's deep in the corner. Icing.
Yeah, that was Garrett Covney there looking for Alec Alfieri, I believe.
They're trying to cherry pick just to get it out. They're trying to flash somebody down, but it's going to come back. Back to Manville.
Yeah,
Manville's been amazing about seeing those breakaways and flashing and trailing, looking for that open rebound or shot, whatever. Manville is there to clean up the trash. Good job, Manville.
And that was actually Nick Morona trying to get it up for Alfieri, just out of the reach of him, and that goes for an icing. Valor's just trying to really stretch this ice here, but doing so unsuccessfully. Excuse me.
So puck comes loose all the way to Hernandez. He backhands it back to Regis. Regis tips it out off the stick of Joppe through neutral. Valor stops it, puts it back in the zone, and it doesn't come out, so Valor still has possession. High side for good stick by Williams, taken away from 7. Far boards battle through neutral. Oh, Peterson almost had a good jump. Backhands it over to Ihaya. Ihaya loses it, so Valor kicks it out. Joppe dumps it back into neutral. Reset for Regis in the neutral zone. Here comes Valor. Valor middle, off the foot, in front, offsides. Good call there, as that puck just bouncing everywhere, coming off of players.
Yeah, and Valor here kind of starting to tighten up this offense as they're still down by 1, but it keeps coming out. Face-offs not going in their favor, but you see their creativity and that kind of bond that they've had from playing together for so long starting to come together. Raiders with a good response, though, and not letting too much happen. They still lead by 1.
So face-off coming in favor of Valor. Valor backhand saved by Hernandez. Hernandez puts a glove off a rebound and stops everything. Good possession, smart move, good control off of Hernandez.
Yeah, so Valor driving the net there. They get a little bit too deep into the zone. They try to backhand it from an awkward angle. Rebound comes loose. They're trying to shove it away. They can't quite see where the puck is. And then Hernandez sees it kind of squeak to his glove side, covers that, but the faceoff stays in Raider territory.
2:37, second frame, as period 2 has been a flash for me right now.
Games, it's weird how crazy it is that games go so much faster when
on a
you're
rivalry.
calling them,
Battle against the zebra in the corner. A lot of red. Miller comes away, sends it near boards to Williams. Williams jumps, wide shot from 7 as he takes away from Williams. Battle in the corner. Miller, good body there. Another good shot on Filler. Filler stands back up. Good stick from Hernandez.
Stick.
Kicks it out. Says, you guys are too close to me. Get it away. Back around. The puck swings around. And we got our first, another penalty.
It's a holding call.
Against, it looks like Val. Was it Miller? Or?
I think that's against Miller.
Liam. They're calling on Liam McDonald.
Oh, yeah, Liam McDonald. Yep.
Oh, man. 2:02 second frame, and we go on the power penalty. So pretty much the end of the second period. Let's get a good PK. Let's stop these guys and show them we can stop, defend.
Yep.
Hold strong, stay on your skates. Valor wins the faceoff but kicks it out all the way through neutral. They pick it up, send it to the red line, and push it in the zone. Zelo, big hit. Puck gets away. Zelo jumps it 2-on-2. 11 picks it up high in the circle, dumps it back down in the corner. Zelo stick everywhere as he's getting in the way. 17 loses it, sends it over the middle. There's a middle shot. Oh, on the stick of Raiders. And it's a hard dump off of Beck, and he kicks it out.
Yeah, good cover there by Ian Beck, just getting out in center because he knows Valor's trying to set up the centering play. They've been trying to all game, and he gets in the way of it.
Good little pass there as 15 flashes over the middle, but it gets the passage just too far away. Hernandez slides, and he protects. There's Peterson in the corner. Williams to protect. High side is Beck on the circle. Cycles back, shot, pad save Hernandez, gets high side in the battle up in the corner. Valor pushes through, they try to send it. Williams picks it up and sends it all the way out. Kill for Raiders. Goalie for Valor sends it back in quickly to the red line. 14 flashes over the middle. Good stick by Williams. Little dump pass. Tied up 3-3.
So Raiders got caught on that line change there. As that puck came screaming out, Robinson, his speed in coming out to, get that puck and send it up further, allows for Valor to establish a zone. They're coming in. Raiders are down too many men. It's a 4-on-2 actually, establishing the zone there for the Eagles. And that's Alfieri who gets it over to, hang on, gotta watch that replay, but Alfieri with the assist as they're just barreling down the ice. He gets it over to Maddox Charles. Maddox Charles with his second of the night, and we're tied at 3 off the power play goal from the Eagles.
So full strength, 55 seconds. Valor wins the face-off. They're coming hard over the side, right side of Hernandez. He slides left to right, middling, pass, shot, goal. As Regis is just settling in and slowing down instead of pushing it. 4-3, Valor, 44 seconds.
So the goal there off of Aiden Owen. He's right out in front. Initial save by Hernandez. Rebound comes right back out to Owen in the slot there. He just picks that corner on Hernandez. You see one of our men kind of sprawling on him, trying to get on him. It's loose right there, and Hernandez almost gets a piece of it with his glove, but it just sneaks by, and Valor takes the lead pretty quickly here. It's 4-3, 44 seconds to go in the second period.
Dude, every second counts. Raiders, let's go.
Yeah.
Play until you hear the whistle, push us. Every opportunity, face off center ice. Valor comes away. They dump it down low. Liam stops it at the blue line, kicks it neutral. Valor picks it up, pushes through the blue line. Here comes Liam. Far boards, chips it high and through. And we got an icing.
Raiders looking for that one to be waved off. Panera was entering the zone, and then Robinson came out to play the puck too. I don't think he thought it was going to go for an icing. He came out to try and get it, and then as soon as Panero came back there, they called that icing, and Panero having some words with the ref, frustrated about that call.
Yep. We cannot get on our heels. We got to push this. It's still a 1-point game, anybody's game. It's going to go down the wire between these two teams. You knew it was. Face off stick side of Hernandez. There's Brenner, kicks it out blue line, shot high, loose off a body, comes down low. Pinero dumps it down through neutral, forward checking by Lai, gets a good pick. Brenner's there to help, he gets it through, pushing through the corner. He tries to center it off a 6, keeps it in the corner. Lai helps him out in the corner. It gets all the way high side, far board. There's Patterson centering it. To fly. Shot, save.
Oh, almost another buzzer beater there tonight. Pinero shot it right into the breadbasket of Robinson there as the period expired, but that lead slipped away from the Raiders pretty quickly in the second period. A very, very strong first half that caused them to take that lead. They scored 2 goals. Then Valor comes back, scores 3, and Aiden Owen with the 4th one to put them up 4-3 against the Raiders. We need a reset.
Raiders, if we want to win, we got to play until the last second. We can't slow down, and we went cruise control, and 2 points against us. Good stop by Hernandez on both times. It's a second or third goal on him every time, so it's all good. Regis, they'll adjust, they'll get it in. This is going down to the wire, so you guys don't go nowhere. We have 1 more quarter.
Last period.
Right, that's what I said.
Yeah.
Don't go nowhere. We'll be back. 10 minutes. Welcome back to the third quarter period inning.
Quarter period inning?
Yes. Regis versus Valor. 4-3 Valor. Valor comes away with the face-off. They get it back to the red line. Beck takes it away, gets his own shot. Pad waffle save. No recovery. Good attempt by Regis. Valor punches through. Tries a one-on-one. Back by Patterson. Shot save. Hernandez off the cage, back behind. Zelo and Patterson clearing it out. Zelo gets a piece of it, sends it to the blue line. 7 Valor sets it up, sends it back down and around. Rails it around slowly, deep in the near board. Off the foot and out of Manville, so Valor has to touch up. They come out, reset, and dump. Patterson takes it away, sends it through neutral. All the way down, they wave icing. Valor traps it, and they are surprised it's a no icing. Come out slowly and chip it through. Back to Patterson. Oh, 27 jumps it, blocks the pass, gets it near board over the center, through and through. Touch up for Valor, gets all the way to neutral. Valor far boards, bad pass, has to reset. Still on Valor stick, near boards. Williams sends it in off a filler stick. Puck comes through for Valor. They're in the zone looking for the centering pass off the stick of Williams. Good stick of Williams. Ash picks it up, far board, circles back in. Chips it through. Williams falls behind the cage, picks it up, look for the pass. Quick stretch through the red line off the stick of Williams, and it gets through. Valor picks it up, settles back in. Down low through the blue line, 15, centering off the pads of Hernandez right to the far boards. Regis picks it up, he high in the center, can't get to it, loses it.
I wasn't sure where it is there.
Blackbat helps him. Peterson through zone, back to Blackbat, loose. Patterson high side, shot, waffle save for Valor. It chips neutral, 2-on-1 in favor of Regis. 3-on-1 now as Valor just attempts to send it over the middle, nothing there. McDonald to Peterson, blue line. Bad shot from Valor, back through the neutral as it comes off the backhand of Ihaya. Back behind the cage. Liam over the middle to Miller. Slow, sloppy pass back to Valor. He tried to center it up. Loose, kick it out, clean it. Don't get sloppy. Blackbat picks it up and sends it near boards. Back high side for Valor through the stick. They can't settle it, so they're going to rail it back high side to low side. 17 in the corner. Through the stick and through neutral. Valor goalie comes out, settles it in, and tries to get it back in. Pinero forward checking. Can't get on it. Valor and chips it through neutral. 2-on-1. Zelo picks it up. Backhand fan. Shot from 10, loose. 18 goes down off of Patterson. Pinero hits it high side through neutral. Valor settles it neutral, trying to put some pressure as Valor's turning the tables and putting some offensive scheme here. Centering right side of the net as they get a sloppy shot, but it goes through. Patterson picks it up near board, skates through neutral, on the stick of Pinero, but comes off quickly. Back to Pinero. He'll 1-on-1 for Pinero. Up top high. Oh, the shot. There! Brenner! What a pass off of Pinero.
That was a bad turnover from the Valor Christian Eagles right there at center ice. Pinero had Brenner just a little bit behind him, but for the most part with him. They enter the zone. Pinero kind of kicks it through off his skate as Valor just coughs up that terrible rebound. Comes right in on him. He comes in deep enough that Robinson there thinks that Pinero is going to shoot it because of how close and tight in he comes there.
Oh.
But gives it away to Brenner at the last second while Robinson is too far down to come up. And Parker Brenner converts. We're tied again at 4 apiece.
4-4, 13-14, third frame. Pinero opens his eyes and sees 18. What a pass, tied up. Up high, Valor picks up around the cage. Traps it in the corner. They're trying to come out loosely. Gets to the blue line for 6. 6 goes DD to 7. 7 up high to 16. Back to the blue line. Shot off the foot of Jape. Jape's everywhere right now.
We talk about it a lot. He's playing very, very good hockey. He's been good all season, but I think these past few weeks he's really just kind of broken out of his shell there. He's playing amazing, and my dad, after having the first chance to like really watch and really kind of analyze what's going on, told me last night Perrin Joppa is his favorite player on this Raiders squad because of how
he's hard not to like.
He is. He's very good. He's just everywhere. He's a good two-way player as well, and he's just shutting down things left and right these past couple of weeks.
So face-off comes out in favor of Valor. They're cycling around high side corner. Miller, Beck, up to the blue line. Chick covers. They go DDD, gets to the stick low side. Trapping. Back to Regis. Liam picks it up, gets hit from behind. It gets loose through. Valor chips it. 27 comes high. Circle, right side. Shot, save. Hernandez. Loose, hugs the post. Puck kicks out loosely. Miller. Valor comes away. They cycle it down low to the near boards for 20. 20 back up to the blue line. Shot blue line off the skate of Schick. Welcome back, Schick.
Yeah, I was about to say, I forgot.
Oh, that came out.
Yeah.
Touch up for Valor. Oh, Manville jumps it, takes it away. Gets
moves
hit.
around the man, but he gets hit and he gets a little bit turned around there.
Little
so he
twinkle
can't convert.
toes action off of Manville. Valor able to collect. They picked up. They chip it into neutral loosely and far all through off the stick of Zelo. Back behind. Zelo chips it off the glass. It gets neutral. Valor tries to jump it, shuts the door, but it gets loosey through, back and through in favor of Valor. Valor back to neutral. They chip it all the way down, icing. Woo! Manville. That kid's amazing on how you would see somebody flash on him to get a hit, and he can twinkle toe, spin, ballerina spin, and stay on his skates.
Yeah, it was a good hit there by Aiden Owen. He kind of timed it perfectly so that right as Manville moved around him, he hit him so he couldn't get his own puck that he was trying to move around, and then he had another man with him for the Eagles to clean that up.
Touch up for Regis. Paddle settles blue line, sends it high, deep in the corner. Puck comes behind the cage. Valor goalie comes out, settles it. Oh, loose up front. Williams takes a shot as he collects on a good turnover, but just can't hit it high enough, and the goalie puts his glove out and stops it.
Raiders trying to convert here on another turnover in Valor's own end. They're turning over this puck in their own end. That's kind of what caused a few of these goals here. Yeah, and there's Williams trying to convert again. Robinson in good position. They're hugging his post to shut the door on that one, but the faceoff's still in the zone.
Talking to the Mike Shaw who runs this, and he said, your guys' Regis forward checking is amazing. I don't know why they keep letting up when they do. Speaking of forward checking, Williams, good stick, gets it away from Valor as they put through the zone. Here comes Williams, part two, down low to Ihaya. Blatbat.
That's Joppa who got it over
to Blatbat, sorry.
Again, with the good.
These guys are moving fast right in the corner. Peterson goes down, back to Ihaya. Ihaya loses it, battle. Ihaya picks it back up, centering, back to 10 to Valor. Valor swings around the cage, then down low near boards as they're looking for a clear view of the ice, and they can't. Blatbat's there, takes it away. Peterson gets hit, traps it in the corner. Valor battling. Blatbat. Peterson over the top. Ihaya near the boards. Back to Williams. Blue line goes D to D for Liam. Liam bounces it off far boards. Valor picks it up, sends it out. So we're going to have icing.
Williams had some open ice there too as that battle in the near side boards kind of came away and all of that led up. There was a lot of traffic and congestion towards the boards there. And then that puck came away. Valor only had one man, maybe one or two out there trying to, stay out of the scrum in the corner. And then Williams was open at the point, gave it away to McDonald. McDonald kind of had to fumble with the puck a little bit. I don't think he got a clean stick on it right off the pass. If he had, he would have been able to take that shot, so he's forced to dump it in, but Valor dumps it out for an icing to reset.
Good neutral zone battle as Regis dumps it back in the zone. Valor's able to settle back, pick it up, get it back to neutral. It goes through off the stick of Liam, and they let it go for an icing. Woo.
Team up 9:54 to go in the third. We're still tied.
Nothing else matters. 4-4 means 0-0. Who wants this? Let's push. Let's go, boys. So face-off will be glove side of Valor goalie. Brenner jumps over center. Pinero right. Liam fly to the left. Pinero goes down. It kicks back neutral. Oh, through the stick. Breakaway on 14. He battles over to the right. Shot Glove save off of Hernandez.
Hernandez.
Woo,
Bad
shuts
turnover.
the door.
Lots of turnovers happening kind of for both sides, whether it be at neutral ice or in the zone. And
Good position. Sorry. Puck's flying everywhere. Hernandez stays point, gets in position and saves it.
Yeah, we kind of cough up that puck at neutral ice. 14 takes advantage of it. That's Owen Walsh, who has his man Ben Larson with him. Ben Larson scored the first goal here in this hockey game. And then Hernandez staying sharp, puck in that post and gets the glove on it.
Manville takes advantage of this face-off win, chips it forward, but an icing. So it'll come all the way back. 9:34, third inning. Shout out to Janib Ihaya, who's been active on the silent commentary. She's watching. She's excited. Janib, thank you. Says Hernandez is a freak.
He is.
Face off, gets loose near boards. Regis trying to pick it up. Valor grabs it, settles back to neutral, sends it high side through the blue line, trying to center it. There's Beck. Beck sends it around. It takes a wicked bounce off a corner. Manville's there to protect, settles it down, back to Valor. Valor chips it, it's loose, and it kicks it around. That's a tough one. That's a tough one.
Yeah, so Manville right along the boards here. He's trying to get it out, coughs it up to 17. Hernandez puts his glove down, thinks he has it. He's already down. He doesn't have that puck. Valor just scoops it up there and is able to convert. So 5-4 Eagles. That's again off of Ben Larson. So his second of the night.
Still lots of time. Raiders. Hernandez reset, clear your mind, let's go. 9 minutes to defend, let's do that. 9 minutes of offense, 9 minutes of hockey.
And you know, that's what he wishes he could have had back. You see him kind of clutching his helmet there after that goal went in. Easily preventable one, but Eagles are up 5-4.
It's a battle, let's go. Back to neutral ice, Joppe swings high side, sends it to the middle, Williams. Valor disrupts, Williams picks it up, backhands it, gets through. Ash following up, trying to protect it. Valor going near boards as they pick it up. Battle near boards. Ash hits, cleans, pushes.
Now puck comes back into Valor territory. Number 11 for Valor picks it up. Nicholas Morona. Morona around the board, stripped of the puck there by Eli Ash. Ash in the corner trying to get it out in front. Comes to Rosen behind the net now. Valor trying to dump it out, comes back to the blue line for Balatbat. Balatbat now trying to establish his zone and push it up there for Joppe. Joppe comes to the near side here, swept up again by Valor Christian. Along the near side now, comes out to neutral ice, and here comes number 16, Carter Charles. Carter Charles driving the net, shot!
Off the shoulder.
So along the far side now, Valor trying to battle it out for the puck. Regis fans here wanting a penalty, they'll get one. Ref has his hand up as Hernandez starts to come out of the cage.
Quick transition. Good save near post. It gets loose, and we get, you know, Valor just jumping at every opportunity, and they get caught for rough. And as you see, the Zebras talking to 16 and guiding him and telling him to the sin bin you go. So here's an opportunity for Regis.
It is, yes. So Carter Charles will go to the sin bin. Raiders will be on the power play for the next 2 minutes. They really need this ish, like you said. They got to get back in this game.
Yeah, let's push it. Let's set it up. Let's pass this, move this puck. Let's put it in the back. Let's put the biscuit in the basket, Waters.
Yes.
8:07, third period. Face off a stick side of Valor. Battle over the center. Loosely kicked out, lost by Valor. Back to the blue line. Regis dumps it back in the middle. Valor picks it up, dumps it hard. All the way out. Beck settles, swings it around the cage. Schick behind him. Beck chips it back to Manville. Manville is Schick nearboard. Schick flashes, loses. Valor takes it away and flashes up as 12 goes for a shorty. Shot wide of the right of the net. They keep it in the zone. Back out to neutrals. They're trying to kill us. They're doing a good job.
They are. They're running down this clock here. 8-0 in there. You see holding the puck batted out of midair by Schick there. Good job.
We need to hit somebody. 12. 20 jumps it, loses it. It gets all the way around. Beck dives for the corner. Push it through. He cycles it back for Zelo. Zelo stops the puck, settles it down. Beck low, Schick high. Here comes Brenner out. Schick flashes through the red. Gets it all over around. Valor stops at goal. He cycles it back high. Schick's there, and Brenner's there to stop it. It bounces high. Puck comes loose through neutral. Good race by Pinero. Pinero picks it up, dumps it back in near boards, all the way behind the cage. Valor goalie comes out. He's getting a little loose. I don't know if I like that. And then Valor picks it up, sends it in the net.
Yeah, so Terosian behind the net there just puts that puck out of play. This power play so far, not exactly what the Raiders wanted, being down 5-4 as the third period comes to a close here. But 37 seconds left still. The face-off will come into their offensive zone. Hopefully they can convert.
6:44. 35 seconds left in the power play for Regis. Puck comes out. Valor dumps it to Hernandez. He settles. Williams picks it up. Goes high side, looking for somebody, but pushes. Williams through red. Gains the blue line, loses it. Battle there on the far boards. Peterson sends the center. Shot 22.
Pinero.
Oh, just right of the cage. Good shot by him. And then Valor dumps it out hard. 7 seconds left on the power play. Hernandez settles the puck. Brenner picks it up. High side. Here comes Brenner.
So we're back to full strength as the Eagles come out of the box.
Brenner still flashing high in the corner. Valor takes it away. They go high side through neutral, back down the middle, but it's taken by Williams. Valor has to reset as they get puck possession. They're looking for a strong stretch through the middle. Neutral, blue line, shot. Miller's in the way, takes that shot away. Valor cycles it around low side over the center. Oh, good hit from Ihaya. Low side, Williams up to Waters. Williams. Williams gets it through. Valor takes over, back to neutral. They dump it high. Patterson puts a stick on it, settles it down. Battle center. Balapat passes it down low. He should have skated that out. He had tons of ice. Schick doing some forward checking, and it's an icing.
So puck not in the zone. We need it to be in here. Our last scoring opportunity off of Nico Pinero. He took a slap shot there. Slap shots, one-timers, those kinds of things aren't typically things you see quite often in high school hockey. And I know for the Raiders, Pinero is typically the one who's taking those chances and putting those shots on net, which is exactly what we need right now. So hopefully the rest of his team will follow in the footsteps of Pinero with that slap shot and just really try to put pucks on net and get one through to tie up the game. 5:10 to go in the third period.
Face-off stick side of Hernandez. Beck takes it, sends it near boards. Zelo cleans it up, sends it high side around. Patterson's there, shimmy shaking high side. He goes through high side, far board, through red line, chips it into the zone. Forward checking by Regis. Patterson, loose puck, nobody sees it. To the blue line it goes. Beck stops it at the high in the circle, cycles it up top for Schick. Schick grabs, goes, lets it loose. 10 for Valor, sends it, but it gets the blue line. Patterson, it's good, still on sides. Oh, Valor takes it away. They go through, they're through neutral. Valor high side, chipping and moving. Taken away, loose up front. Save Hernandez, he sits on it.
That. Yeah, they were driving the net. It was kind of a sloppy entry by Valor, sloppy kind of drive to the net, but they got it up really close into the crease of Hernandez. Hernandez trying to follow that puck, and, he makes that save. He sits on it as they're trying to kind of jamming it on him there.
Yeah, he just sits hard, sits big. He's able to trap that puck low.
Just all the small things playing as the third period comes to a close is very Avalanche-esque of the Eagles.
So face off, glove side of Hernandez. It's Brenner. Brenner over the puck. Puck loose, center. Lai trying to get on it. Perrin Joppe comes away, chips it over back to Brenner. Brenner over the middle to Joppe. Joppe back to Williams. Williams pushes loose, gets hit, goes down into the net. Whoa, as the goalie swings on him. Nothing called.
Yeah, that fall by Perrin Joppe was a result of the back check of Aiden Owen. He was kind of cutting in on him there, trying to strip Joppe of the puck. Joppe goes down. There's nothing he can do to stop his momentum, and he's already headed straight for the cage and just lands right in Robinson's net.
4:15, third period. 5-4 Valor. So Pinero takes the face-off, glove side of Valor. Lie to the right, Brenner to the left. Puck comes loose in the corner. Valor picks it up. They rail it down to the low corner. Pinero jumps it with Lai. Battle 2-on-3 in favor of Valor. Valor picks it up, sends it high side. Joppe jumps it, lets it loose to Brenner. Brenner at the blue line. Shot off the body of Valor, loose up front.
Panero right there.
Jumping it, but can't get to it.
That puck was bouncing too. He was trying to get in there to settle it, and he couldn't.
Regis putting some good pressure here. Brenner centers it, nobody there. Valor picks it up 14 behind the cage, sends it high side. Lai jumps up to disrupt, can't get through it. Valor pushes through the blue line, gets pinched at the board.
Good body there. Paranjape again putting the body on Alec Alfieri. He's tried to enter the zone.
Brenner middle. Here comes Panero. Panero razzle-dazzle shoots right side of the cage.
That one just wide there.
Yeah, Williams.
Panero again really just putting it on there, trying to get the offense going. He's taking these shots. He's had 3 pretty good scoring opportunities here and good shots as this period is coming to a close, trying to get his team back in it.
Down low for Peterson. Peterson takes an edge, falls. Liam jumps up to protect, keep it in. 9 and 15 for Valor battling. They kick it out. Middle blue line, 18 picks it up. Shot high, glove save Hernandez.
Hernandez there, a good job just stopping that play. He knows his team needs to get back in this, and he also knows that he's probably going to be getting pulled here in the next minute and a half. So Raiders need to get this face-off back into Eagles territory in order for Hernandez to come out. But then scary, empty net there. We have to have that 6-on-5 if we want a chance at it, if we can't do it in the next minute and a half or so.
He high on the face-off, kicks it through, but Valor picks it up. Blue line for Valor. Shot wide right, bounces near boards. Blattbat trying to chip it out. Valor's able to send it all the way up to the high side for Patterson. He battles. Peterson helps him out high on the high side. Body's going down. Here comes Blattbat. He chips at it, gets through. Here comes Ihaya. Ihaya down low, takes away, follows through, goes through the zone, pushes it through. Blattbat follows loosely. Blue line, nobody there but Patterson. Patterson kicks it in. Back to Blattbat. Oh, Blattbat take a shot wide out. The goalie comes wide out and gets a save. Back in the corner. Blattbat hit. Loose. Ihaya. Blattbat. Here comes Peterson. Valor walks away a little bit loosely. We take it away. Regis. Blattbat sends it. Oh, glove save.
Through traffic there.
Regis.
That shot makes it through, and Robinson sees it all the way there, makes the glove save. The face-off will stay in Eagles territory.
Wow, 2:07, third period, 5-4 Valor. And we're calling a timeout. Oh, no.
I think Hernandez is just coming out.
Yeah, they're pulling Hernandez, says it's going to be a 6-on-5 empty net for Regis.
Panero comes out.
Come on, guys, put a point on and get Hernandez back out here.
So Panero will take the face-off.
Timeout Valor, as they don't like what they see. So we have a timeout here.
Yeah. This is it. These are the guys we need to have out there in order to make this happen. Panero's very creative. He's quick and he's skilled. He's going to have a lot of good offense. Manville's very creative player. Him and Beck out there always electric. Beck very good forward, never afraid to drive the net, push that even if it looks like the play is dead and there's no hope. And then who else we have out there? Zach Lorenzo, very strong defenseman. I don't know. Looks like Filler will come out in place of him, though. But Jake Filler, we need that size. We need that big body out there.
We need
for the
Filler
back check, for the forecheck. Obviously, he had that goal, too, off of the shot from Patterson. That helped us take the lead in the second period before it was lost. So some good guys out here to have, I think.
That traffic.
Let's see if we can do it.
Let's create some traffic. Let's put some pressure.
Yep.
Let's go.
Some good pressure here right before Hernandez was pulled off of that shift. I think that's what we need to keep doing, just keeping the puck in the zone, putting it on net. You saw that shot from Blattbat. Blattbat just trying to get one on net. It just Robinson just gets his pad on it, and that almost went in. So we really just got to step on the gas here, put pucks on net, but not turn over that puck.
Right?
If the rebound comes loose, we have to be there to collect that, because Valor has a wide open net that they could shoot it out from the other side of the ice to have it go in. So Williams out here as well, Ryan Williams, and Nolan Williams.
I'm just looking at the bench. I see Carter Schick with his helmet off, as he's an important role and should be out here, but due to injury. So face off, stick side, battle, and kicked out into the bench of Regis.
Yeah, so we only have one defender out here right now, Ryan Williams. He's a very good offensive defenseman as well. He plays a very important role, I think, in defense. He's good at it. He gets his stick where it needs to be most of the time, too. So, you know, that says a lot about him for Coach Ott trusting to put him out here as the only defenseman on a 6-on-5 where we're trying to come back and tie this game.
He wants it. So face-off win. Oh, quick shot off of Manville. Goalie's there to stop it. Defender jumps Manville to keep him from a second shot, as Manville will take a shot and jump the second.
Yeah.
So puck remains on the stick side of Valor. 1:59 left. Beck takes the face-off, kicks it behind the net. Manville once again jumps it. Valor puts two bodies, takes it away. They center through neutral. They come away neutral. Kick shot around
Walsh
the cage.
puts it wide.
Wide. Regis jumps this one player, 3-on-1, get it out. Here comes Pinero through. He's neutral, 2-on-1. Just send it, get it deep. Manville helps support Beck over the middle. Off the stick of Ihaya, he can't get good position. And it goes against the wall. Williams stops it, tries to get to blue line, gets it back to Valor. Pinero gets in the way. No call there as he's fighting.
Yeah, the refs are letting them play. They don't want this game to be decided by a power play.
Liam back to Williams. Williams sends it near boards, bounce it to the zone. Valor cleans it up, sends it back to neutral. Williams there to stop it.
Jape out here now. I've
backhand.
Decided you need another D-man out here, so a top pairing.
Here comes Ihaya, near boards. 1 minute left in the corner battle. Every second counts. It takes 1 second to take a shot, 1 second for a point. Battle, Brenner, near boards. Tries the center, loses it. Valor chips it through. Here comes Peterson with a stick, takes it away. Good job, back to Peterson deep in the corner. He cycles around for Patterson. Ihaya jumps high, 38 seconds. Patterson down low to Brenner. Brenner up high, take a shot, buddy. Oh, off the stick, good save. Jape saves it at the blue line.
The blocker on it as well. They're calling this offsides.
Brenner, good job there, taking a shot, just do it. 29 seconds. You can't get loose, you gotta put some pressure.
We can. We're letting Valor get too much time in our zone here. We're spending too much of this 6-on-5 trying to prevent Valor from getting a scoring opportunity, because once they have any sort of scoring opportunity that we can't shut down, they can put that in so easily. They just have to tap it in there. I mean, obviously with an empty net, that doesn't need explaining, but Raiders need to keep it in the zone. 29 seconds to go. They're down by 1. 6-on-5. They can do it. And Brenner had a beautiful chance there. Good save by Robinson. That was kind of the only angle Brenner really had to pick. Robinson was hugging his post as he came in.
Take it up a little high, swing it inside, and do a little razzle-dazzle like I know he can do.
Yeah.
Easier said than done. High pressure game comes down to 29 seconds. I have faith in this team. Let's do it.
Remember last time we played them in the CPHL season, we were down by 1 in the third period as well, and then you called that goal from Schick. Schick put one in. We went to overtime, unfortunately lost that one. Hopefully we can put one in late here and have the opposite outcome, win it in overtime.
Who's going to step up this time?
I don't know. It's your call.
I see.
You see your crystal ball? Who is it? You got to predict it. I think this is a good luck thing now.
I see 26.
Okay.
Manville. So Valor gets a hold of it, chips it. Paranjape settles it, kicks it down to Williams. Williams sends it near boards. 18 seconds. I think it bounces around the cage. Paranjape jumps high side. It gets around to Paranjape. Jape in the corner with Pinero. Digging it out. Filler. Support. Over the middle. Loose. Shot. Save. 2 seconds. Take a shot. 1 second. Over. Great game. Great game. Kind of hard to say. There was a lot of good.
There was. The Raiders played really well. Unfortunately, they had a big lead that they just gave up there in the second period. They come back to tie the game. It's kind of back and forth after they do give up that lead. They can't push one out as Valor goes up 5-4 off of Larson. So Ben Larson from the Valor Christian Eagles with the game-winning goal. Raiders fall. The winless streak continues, and we face the Valor Christian Eagles again next Friday at Family Sports Center.
1 for 1.
It was a close game. There's just some small things that need to be tightened up. We can't be turning pucks over. We got to play. We can't let the lead get in our heads and ease up there, because you saw as Valor.
We slowed down.
As Valor tied that game, they really started pushing it. They pushed it and they took the lead. We came back and tied it, and they got one more, and we just couldn't come back from that. We had a lot of time to do it, and we just couldn't.
Here's the thing about Valor and Regis. You got to beat them down to the last second. There's no
is
breaks.
with this team.
You got to win. You win at the last second. So, as we always do with Valor, I'm sure we're going to take our little circle and our prayer, which is awesome. This is awesome. I love this. Great game out to Valor. Great team. Great show by Regis. We'll get this. We'll get this. It's anybody's tournament. We're going to show up, and we're going to be a force to be reckoned with. So, as we all know, we'll take the prayer circle. We'll mingle and mix with a great team. 2 great teams. And this makes everything so amazing. You battle, you punch, you kick,
Always
you
comes
scratch,
back to God.
and it comes back to the circle. And there you have it.
So a very good game for both
game.
teams. Strong performance, an exciting one to watch. I look forward to Friday.
Friday's
See if
gonna
we
be
can
good.
squeak out the W there.
Trying to think about. I think I should be there.
Good. I'll be there.
I'll be there. You guys, thank you for showing up. Shout out to Janebe, as she was an amazing supporter of us tonight.
Shout out to my dad as well for watching. He's watching
Absolutely.
from home. Couldn't make it
great
tonight,
game.
but
I look forward to
watching.
talking to him about this game, but good show out, good game. Very little fix. I mean, they battled. So, hey, you guys, here comes Friday. Stay with us. Let's go Raiders. Thank you for showing up.
Good night.
Thank you, Gabby.
Thank you, Ish.
Bye-bye. Good night.